Now, your Eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Wednesday evening to everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking clearing skies as we go through the overnight hours. That'll allow temperatures to drop into the 20s and in some cases the teens. We're already in the 20s out there in downtown Utica right now under clear skies. 26 with calm winds. It actually feels like 26. And those winds won't be much of a factor as we go through the overnight hours. What will be a factor though, and has been, is this false spring that's in effect over New York State, much of New England, and the Northeast. And that'll continue to be a factor over the next couple of days with more cool and unsettled weather again tomorrow through the weekend. But the good news is that once we get onto the other side of it, we have a bright, dry, and a seasonably mild day once we get to Monday. And I'll get to that in the 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes. But as far as the radar goes right now, you might be dealing with a little bit of light snow down toward Chenango County. I don't think most of that's reaching the ground. And what you're seeing up toward Lewis County is just ground clutter around the radar site. So in other words, mostly dry, just again clearing skies. Those clear skies won't last for long because we have this next storm system making its way through southern Michigan with some snow, Ohio, and now into western Pennsylvania with some rain. And it'll be here within the next 12, 13 hours or so. So for most of tomorrow morning, it'll be dry and we'll have temperatures starting off in the 20s, making their way into the 30s, and eventually by around noontime, we'll get up to around 40 degrees. And those winds, as I mentioned, will be less than 10 miles an hour for most of the night. And then we'll see that breeze increase out of the east-southeast at around 10 to 15 miles an hour during the day tomorrow. There could be some gusts 25 to 30 miles an hour. As far as the futurecast goes, again, we'll have mainly clear skies overnight, allowing those temperatures to drop into the teens and 20s. And then to start your day on Thursday, you'll be walking out the door with cloudy skies. But you'll want the umbrella because even though the morning commute will be dry, the afternoon and evening commute will be a different story. You'll see some light rain developing after 10, 11, noon. After noon to 1 p.m. is when the rain gets heavier and there could be a bit of moderate rain. And then as we see temperatures drop into the 30s across most of our viewing area, the rain will change to snow tomorrow night into Friday morning before we get a brief break during the day on Friday and that next storm system moves in. As far as accumulations go between now and Friday night at midnight, so basically the next 48 hours, most of us will be dealing with less than 2 inches. There could be a little bit more than, let's say, 2 to 4 in some of the northern and eastern hills and up into the Adirondacks. But again, that would be the exception and not the rule. Most of that will be on grassy surfaces and not on the roadways. 43 for tomorrow with mainly rain and breezy conditions out there too. It'll be windy as we go through Friday with 47 for the high. And then we'll see some sun and some rain as we go through Saturday with a high of 49. And we'll see more of the same as we go through Sunday with morning showers possible.
And Jordan, I'm really happy that you showed Southeast Michigan on that radar. That's my old stomping grounds. And it's actually making me a little bit more thankful to be in central New York, where we're not getting as hit hard as they are. But I'm really looking forward to Monday.
Absolutely, me too. 60s and a lot of sunshine that day and mainly dry too.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Eyewitness News at 11. We'll be right back after the break.